The high roller in daytime. I'm telling you, if that thing were to tip over, it'd be one hell of a fall. It'd tip over way past the strip. I mean, that thing is really up there. It's the biggest one in the world. And it doesn't spin around like a Ferris wheel. It barely moves because it's called an observation wheel. Also, I'm stopped here at the monorail station, and people think the monorail you can't get off and then get back on. You most certainly can. You could get off, sightsee, do whatever, as long as you don't leave the station, then you could get back on. Another thing you can do is ride the monorail all the way to the end, stay on, ride it all the way to the other end, stay on, and ride back and forth endlessly. That's a secret they don't want you to know. There is no driver on the monorail. And like at the MGM, when it goes south and leaves the station, you just stay on, it just goes a couple hundred yards, stops, and then it backs up and goes the opposite way. I want a monorail to come along now. Like, see, right now I'm in like one of the stations. And as long as I don't go up the escalators or the stairs or whatever and then leave the area, you could get back on the monorail. You could just say, well, I got off at the wrong stop. And they can't say, oh, well, you have to pay again. No, you just get back on. So it's a new ticket each time you leave the station. See if I can get somebody to wave. I'm trying to get her to wave. There's no riders. Here comes the monorail. So obviously I have too much spare time on my hands. But I did a lot of working through the cold weather and froze my nuts off and got a cold and almost died. So I'm enjoying some free time. And then I'm going to head down to Daniel Robinson. I'm going to size that up. It may be a while, but I'm going to go do it, you know, right away. That'll be like a ripe peach on the tree, because they don't know what they're doing down there. It's all tied up by the father, who even before he left Georgia, he had it turned into Black Lives Matter, got a hold of it, and turned it into Black Lives Matter and blacks versus the police and blacks versus the whites. So that's completely overshadowed any logical searching. Just what I want. Otherwise I wouldn't go down there. But they don't know what they're doing, and I want to go find him.